everyone. I hope you're having a nice time with your friends and family this Ramadan. This month is very special in my home, not only because it's Ramadan, but also because we're about to celebrate my daughter's first birthday. And so I thought I would take this opportunity to share a little bit with you about what it's like to be a mom, or at least what it's been like for me. Um, this time last year, I was waiting for her impatiently, running up and down the stairs to make her come sooner because I just couldn't wait to meet her. And I was right to be impatient because she's my favorite person in the world and I love her so deeply. But it's been hard. Motherhood is hard. It's a lot harder than I had ever imagined before. First of all, the exhaustion, physical and emotional, by the way. But I've been so sleep deprived. And I had been sleep deprived before because, I've worked jobs where I had to work 6 days a week, 14 hours a day, and somehow I managed it. So I thought I'd be fine. But no, motherhood is a lot harder, believe me. And at 10 months old, my baby was still waking up 5 to 8 times a night. And some nights I just didn't know where I would find the strength to get up, go to her cot, and pick her up. But somehow I always did. Second, I feel guilty all the time and I second guess myself all the time. It just feels like there's no perfect decision ever and there's a downside to every possible choice I could make. For example, sleep training. Before sleep training her, I just felt guilty all the time about how tired she was. I felt like she wasn't getting enough sleep and maybe that was why she was getting sick a lot and I just didn't know how to handle it and I kept trying so many different ways to get her to nap, but it just wouldn't work and she would wake up so many times and I just felt bad about it all the time. And once I decided to sleep train her, she slept much better and she was much happier and healthier. But I just felt so guilty about the whole process. I just feel like there's never a perfect right choice and you're always 1 millimeter away from traumatizing your child forever. um, Third, I feel clueless most of the time. Is there such a thing as mother's instinct? I don't know because I definitely don't have it. Most of the time when people ask me why she's crying, I'll tell them that she's teething and maybe it's true, but I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. I just trial and error, I guess. The fourth and most important thing maybe is that I find it really hard to find a balance between continuing to exist as an individual and being a good mom. And, you know, can I be a successful mom and a successful woman? How can I dedicate myself fully to all these roles that I'm now juggling with? Can I be a good wife and a good mom and a good, an ambitious young professional? And how can I find all the energy and the time that it takes to be successful at each one of these different roles? I want to be a role model for my daughter and I want to inspire her. And I also want to feel accomplished and fulfilled as a person, but I also don't want to miss any time with my baby, and it's not easy. Why am I telling you all this? I guess because I never knew how hard it was before, and had I known, I would probably have been a lot more patient, forgiving, and kind to the mothers around me. For example, in the bus, when I see this young mom and her stroller is in the passageway and it's so annoying because I can't get to the exit and I'm worried the bus driver will close the door before I have time to reach the exit, and it's so frustrating. But now I realize if her reaction time is so slow and if it takes her forever to move her stroller out of the way, it's probably because she's only slept 3 hours last night. Had I known that, I would probably have been a lot more patient with her. And also, I would have been a lot more kind and forgiving with my own mother because now I realize that, we're humans, we're not perfect, and so we love in an imperfect way. And although we do our best as moms, you know, there's no perfect decision sometimes. So I guess I want you during this holy month of Ramadan to take the time to be more patient, kind, and forgiving to all the mothers in your life. Happy Ramadan, everyone, and happy first Ramadan to my daughter Emma.